subsidy removal the fear of Nigerians? My name is DJ Modi. I am here together with
Dandy Elebila. Good day, viewers.
the fuel subsidy has been with us for about 50 years now. It is a deep-rooted economic value in Nigeria. And many corrupt practitioners have made careers out of it. Therefore, it is important that its impacts should be reviewed.
Of course, we all remember that PDP administration of former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan attempted removing this subsidy, which failed. But those accusing him then have now come to terms with the reality and are now the ones that are calling for this removal.
Also, we all know that the APC administration of the former President Muhammadu Buhari has also attempted to remove this subsidy several times, but also failed. However, with the signing of the Petroleum Industry Bill and the expectations that Dangote's refinery will come into full operation by July 2023, the administration of Muhammadu Buhari decided that the subsidy should be removed by the end of June 2023. And therefore, there was no budgetary provision made for the subsidy beyond June 2023.
And of course, the pronouncement of the new president, President Ahmed Tinubu, on the inauguration day,
Yes,
has actually provoked the marketers to do what they've always know how to do best. Of course, we know that they are businessmen.
We know.
And are here to maximize their profit. But they should also know that the products they have now has been subsidized by the Nigerian people.
That is the truth.
And until they buy new product at a new price
after
June 2023, Nigerians can never accept any unnecessary price hike or hoarding of this same product.
That is correct, sir. Also, we want to say that it is the turn of President Tinubu to break this chain. It is his turn to break this chain.
That's true.
However, he can choose to be courageous enough to do the right thing.
That's true.
To transparently remove the subsidy or bring the subsidy regime to an end.
An emphasis on transparency.
That's the truth, sir.
That's to be done transparently.
You know why the previous administrations attempted it but failed?
They are not
Because
transparent enough.
they were not transparent enough. If you want to remove this subsidy with the support of the masses, you must be ready to do it transparently. So it is a turn of the president to break the chain or record his name among his predecessors who have failed just because they were afraid of the cabal in the oil sector. We want him to know that whichever way he goes, Nigerians are ready to go with him. If he decided, I will not remove the subsidy, Nigerians will still go with him. If he said, I will do the right thing transparently and bring this subsidy regime to an end, I want you to know that Nigerians will also go with him.
And he will be remembered for it.
He will be remembered for it.
Now, we have one serious concern. Our Labour Congress, Nigeria Labour Congress. Can we truly say that Nigerian Labour Congress are to be trusted?
That is it. It's the question.
Can we say that the Nigerians should go ahead and trust the Nigerian Labour Congress or the federal government regarding this decision?
You see, as you are saying, you mentioned the Labour Congress. Today, one of the newspaper headlines says, Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, tell the president, don't dare Nigerians.
Now, sir.
Yes, sir.
One thing we want Nigerians to be cleared with. What President Tinubu did on the inauguration day,
yes, sir,
was not actually a remover. He only buttressed on he only mentioned what former President Buhari has done.
That is it.
He made Nigerians realize that there is no provision for subsidy comes July 2023. So there is no provision beyond the month of June for the fuel subsidy.
Yes, sir.
That was what President Tinubu just mentioned on his in his inaugural speech.
Yes, sir.
So that means, and of course, we also learned that it has actually been in the news.
Yes, sir.
Few months back, there are several persons that have mentioned the fact that there's not going to be subsidy. So my question, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why has the Labour Congress been silent concerning this issue? Why is it now is it that, or should I say that Labour Congress was not aware that the budgetary allocation that Buhari has done for 2023, there will be no provision for subsidy from the month of July? So why is it that they have not raised voices? Why now? And that is why I'm raising this question. Can we actually trust our Labour Congress? Or we should pitch our tent with the federal government regarding their decision?
That is it. I think many Nigerians need to ask themselves this question, or need to answer this question you're just posting to us.
And sir, I think Labour Congress should also let Nigerians know if there is anything, if there is any form of alignment between the Congress and the marketers that we do not know of. They should come clear and let Nigeria know what is their stand.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
Now, just like I've asked,
yes, sir,
should we trust the Congress or should we trust the federal government? Now, my opinion,
yes, sir,
and our opinion as an organization,
yes,
we want to believe that, like you have rightly said, yes, if this thing is done transparently and every stakeholders, yes, is being carried along, we want to believe that in a long run, Nigerian or the people, the masses, yes, we stand to benefit, yes, in a long while, yes, in a short while, rather.
Yes, sir. The short while.
But this is our fear. We need to talk about the fear of Nigeria regarding the fuel subsidy. The fear of Nigerians regarding the subsidy.
Removal.
We know that, of course, the subsidy right now, as it stands now, is not yielding any positive to Nigerians.
Yeah.
It's not helping the common Nigerians on the street. So therefore, the removal is actually good thing to do right now. But this is our fear. One, Nigerians are scared and afraid that if this subsidy is being removed, then what happened to the price? We believe, our fear is simply that if the subsidy is removed, then the price will rise, will skyrocket, just as we have it right now. It hasn't even been removed, but the product has suddenly skyrocketed. And some places are selling 600, that is at the minimum, 1,000 and what have you. So, Nigerians are afraid that if this subsidy is removed, then there's going to be price hike. That is the fear of Nigeria. Fear number one.
That is the truth. Because, you see, if just a pronouncement by the president
can arouse
such
confusion and reaction in the society,
less than 24 hours, nationwide
queue fuel
crisis. So many people are afraid. Say, if just pronouncement can produce this, what happened to the removal? So this is a fear. But this is a fear number one. So the government should take this into consideration That is, you know that Nigerians, all the reaction you are seeing is because of this fear. So if you can take care of their fear, what they're afraid of. So can we go, what are we afraid of the second?
No. The second fear
of
Nigerians
regarding
the removal of the fuel subsidy is that if this subsidy is removed, the money that will be realized from this removal, how are we sure that our government will appropriately and judiciously utilize this fund? These are the two major fears.
You know,
how are we sure that the money that is going to be realized from the removal of this subsidy, that how are we sure that those monies will be appropriately utilized for the good of the common man?
Now, this is because, just as we have heard from the House of Reps members, they were seriously in support of the removal of the fuel subsidy. Their argument was that for the past 10 years, Nigeria has spent many trillions, not billions, trillions of naira on refinery turnaround maintenance of those refineries
that are not functional.
Now, they now say, oh, if we remove this, that will be taken care of. Now, our fear is, where are those trillions of naira that we budgeted to maintain those refineries? Some people corners those money. So, the fear is that if those people that are supposed to utilize this money failed and nothing happens to them, how sure are we that the monies that will be realized from the subsidy removal
will affect the
common man? So, these are the fears.
And of course, there have been this conviction in the heart of every Nigerian that Nigeria actually has all it takes to be a great nation.
That is it.
But the fact that we have people in government that are not financially disciplined, that is the reason why Nigeria is suffering from this unwanted poverty. So, if this subsidy is removed, how are we sure our government will not still siphon all the resources? Now, our recommendation.
Yes. We recommend, as an organization, having carefully studied what is on ground and listening to different views, we have realized that the removal of the fuel subsidy is actually the way to go. However, we want the government to know that before it should go ahead to remove this subsidy, they have to take the following into consideration. And number one is to quickly address the fear of Nigerians
that we just raised the price hike and how the money is going to be transparently utilized.
And we believe, as an organization, we believe that the best way for government to guarantee this fear, to be able to do it transparently, to gain the trust of the citizens of Nigerians regarding this, is to set up a committee to set up a committee whose members will comprise of patriotic and honest Nigerians. And these people should be nominated by the public, not government appointee. Government should call for their nomination by the public. Tell the public, I need 20 Nigerians, 20 patriotic and honest Nigerians, that we can give them this assignment, responsibility of overseeing this subsidy removal. That is number one recommendation we bring to board.
And of course, this same committee,
yes,
nominated by the people of Nigeria, should also be saddled with the responsibility of assisting the government to properly utilize the fund realized from the subsidy removal.
Why are we emphasizing the people and the public? It's because for long Nigerians have lost confidence in the government. And this is one way to regain this lost trust.
Of course, Nigerians have lost confidence in their government. So, their Nigerian government needs to regain the confidence from her citizens.
That is good. Number 3, NNPC and other government regulatory agencies should open up the market. Should open up the market for many marketers to come in. Should open up the market. ANPC open up the market for every interested individuals to go out there and bring in the product. And by so doing, government agencies that are involved in moderation of this should just concentrate on
quality
control.
Concentrate
on controlling the quality, ensure that the products that they are bringing in are of good quality.
What we are saying, in essence, is that government should make it open to every interested individuals to venture into the import of this product.
That is it.
And just concentrate their attention on the quality control. And again, our government should ensure that appropriate measures are taken to assist the citizens at least within the first 1 year of the subsidy removal. I want to emphasize on that again. Appropriate measure should be taken in order to assist the citizens at least the first 1 year of the subsidy removal.
That is it. And then the government should also do all it takes to come out clean. We emphasize this. In the whole of this, government should do all it takes to come out clean. And anybody that will be found wanting regarding the supply of the product at any time and at any point should be made a scapegoat to serve as some form of deterrent
for others. Now, what we're saying in a nutshell, of course, we know as individuals there is tendency for us not to follow rules and guidelines.
That is it.
But if the authority is actually up and doing proactively, for instance, filling stations that we fail to sell,
that is it,
when fuel is available, should be sanctioned effectively, should be punished effectively.
So that
whoever is found wanting, sabotaging the efforts of the government to bring about the dividends of democracy on board for every Nigerian, everyone that is found guilty, either in the government, in the private sector, should be adequately sanctioned. And that will serve as some form of deterrence for others.
And then we want to come home, but as we conclude this, we want to come home by reminding the government, when we heard that Dangote's refinery will come into full operation by July. Some of us
are joyous,
very, very joyous. Why? Because we know that by all means, despite the fact that it's a private entity, it's a private business, we know that because this company, this refinery is in Nigeria, if we are buying products from there, you cannot compare it with sending the crude to Europe or anywhere in the world and refined and paying your money, returning it back to this country. All those costs should be out of the way. So definitely it will be better for us. There is hope for us. So government should ensure that he actually partner with him by supply him, all the crude he needs. Because you see, one of the challenges we have discovered that even some of the modular refineries owned by private individuals, if you build 10 refinery here, if government is not supplying you crude, if you go outside Nigeria to go and buy crude somewhere, definitely you'll be frustrated, and the price will not be the way it should. So government should ensure that those who are involved in the private refineries are adequately supplying with crude so that they can refine it here and sell for us. I heard that Boa is also building one refinery. That's somewhere in Cross River. That is additional. And I know that if we go in this direction, very soon we're going to have many functional private refineries. Since we have decided as a nation that as government, we cannot be able to manage our own. We cannot be able to manage a refinery. We should at least give it to Nigerians. Private, let them run it for us. As their own, we can buy from them. Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, fellow Nigerians, for being part of us. Please do well to share these videos. Please let it reach everyone, family and friend. And please endeavor to also follow us on this page, on this Facebook page. That will do us a lot of good. And please, you can as well subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we see you again, for now, my name still remains Dandy Elebila, and I'm with DJ Modi. Till we see you next time.
Thank you.
For now, it's a bye-bye.
Bye-bye.